We're live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am very excited for today's live stream. The reason I was late is because Amanda brought me my very own breakfast to consume, so I was shoveling some food in. That way I wouldn't be starving and I would have the energy needed to portray this very important message to each and every one of you. Today, at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are getting the final rate hike or cut or stagnation decision of the year from none other than the Federal Reserve. Our boy Jerome Powell will be speaking at 2:30. Now, make no mistake about it, a lot of you guys, this is the first time you're tuning in to one of these live streams after or around the time that we're getting a Fed rate cut decision. There is no surprise that will be had, okay? Let there be no mistake here. We already know what the decision is. There is no questioning it. There is 93.7% certainty the market is pricing in a 25 basis point rate cut. This is the last one of the year, and we want to pay close attention today when Jerome is talking for keys or small little indicators that he will be feeding us, like keywords such as the war is not over, or we have to hold and see, we have a big decision to make, things that he will hint at to whether or not we will get another rate cut in January on January 29th. Now, this 93.7% certainty is 100% certainty as far as I'm concerned, because anytime it's been more than 85%, I believe we have never had the Fed go against what the market was pricing in. Now, when we come to the January decision, the market is right now leaning towards a pause. So these are going to change drastically at 2:30 when Jerome Powell is speaking. What is this going to have anything to impact when it comes to the crypto market? A pause is not going to be that great, because that is going to indicate that inflation is starting to heat up and the Fed may have been a little bit too preemptive. Change is never good for the markets. The markets don't like change. So whether the rates are going up or down, the market doesn't really care. What they care about is pivoting points. So that's what we pay attention to close here. And going from rate cuts to a pivot is a change. And that causes volatility. What's going on, guys? Good morning. We got over on X, we got Lucky, we got Slim. Howdy, guys. Welcome in. We have Zaj, we have Zach, we have C90, we've got Steven, we got Spec Truth, Jason, Carlos, Jason again, C90 again, MK, Martin. Oh my God, Camille is even here. Serious Punch Samson, I've not seen you here before, but welcome in to today's live stream. We go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to talk about decentralized science and the broader crypto markets. Good morning, Johnny. Oh my God, C90 just issued 5 new memberships. Yet again, that is back to back to back to back live streams. Welcome in. Thank you, C90. Again, W's in the chat for C90. This is amazing. He just allowed for Steven, Martin, Platano, Zello, and finally, Oh Man No, who didn't speak but is in fact here. Good evening, Oh Man No. Welcome in, guys. Thank you. DeSci Billions is even here. Damn, we got a lot of people showing up. We got someone from the Cyclics crew, Shillin Noble, Jacqueline, Bullish. He is this channel's Oprah. Everyone gets a car. Everyone gets a membership. Now, let's go through and look at kind of the crypto market as it's holding right now. Then I want to talk about the CPI and PPI numbers that were just released earlier last week. And then we'll get into some of the different DeSci news and events that are going on in the space. Right before this, I was doing an interview with someone from Octaspace. Octaspace is a marketplace for distributed compute. He was telling me a lot of really cool pieces of information. They work with Dynex, so you can actually get Dynex's computing services through Octo, which is pretty cool. But let's get into some of the information. Just looking at the charts here for a moment, we have Bitcoin right now, which this is Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance has been climbing up. So if any of you guys over the last week or two, let's see, over the last 13 days, so 2 weeks, if any of you guys have seen kind of stagnation in your portfolios, it is because dominance is going back up. Now, make no mistake, this broke trend. Dominance broke the uptrend that it's been in for the last 2 years, and it it is looking to continue on that downtrend, but for right now, we are rebounding up quite a bit. I'm expecting dominance to get stalled out by these moving averages right here, right around 58.5% dominance for Bitcoin. But if any of you guys over the last 2 weeks have experienced some like stagnation in the portfolios and just things that are like, oh my God, is it actually alt season? Like none of my portfolios are going up. It's because of this. You're always going to have select coins that perform really nicely, but as a broadening, sweeping moment, you probably realized that like 3 or 4 weeks ago, your portfolio was doubling. And over the last 2 weeks, your portfolio has not really kept up with it like that. That's because of this. One thing I wanted to point out for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin yesterday hit all-time highs yet again, all the way up to $108,000 per Bitcoin, which is absolutely beautiful. We love seeing that. I took the liberty, right? Obviously, this little circle I had drawn back here in September is not accurate anymore. We blew straight past it, which is nice. I'm happy to be wrong with that circle. But one thing I wanted to point out is this blue kind of fractal that I had pasted over the current price for Bitcoin, right? The current structure. This fractal I got from back here on the last leg that Bitcoin made. So Bitcoin had a pretty crazy rally, which all of us remember at the end of last year, the end of 2023 into March of 2024, we saw a pretty awesome rally and a lot of things like Axon and Noble and just like Render was hitting all-time highs and Caspa was going nuts and Tau was going crazy. A lot of the altcoins we were looking at the time were going up 1,500 to 1,000%, in some cases up even more than that. This looks like a very much the same chart pattern. This looks like very much the same thing in Bitcoin. So I would not be surprised for us to kind of stagnate at these prices until we see around Trump's inauguration, where maybe we get another big spike up and then a big pullback. So I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin kind of chop and slow grind up to like 120,000 from here until mid to end of January. So for the next month or so. That's just kind of if we were to follow exactly what we did this time last year. We'll see. We'll see what plays out. If this is what the rest of the cycle looks like, which would align with my thesis of an earlier cycle and just $170,000, $160,000 per Bitcoin, this is what I would expect us to follow. We'll see if it actually plays out like that, but just food for thought, guys. Lake FTW is Lake having a hard time right now. I don't really want to pull up Lake, but that's okay. We'll pull up Lake. Dex screener. Carlos is the only one to unlock the OG though. BRB, gotta go do this company launch thing. I'll reply when I'm back. All right, bullish C90. Enjoy yourself. Appreciate it for real. For real, man. If you bought Psy and EAI, there is no stagnation. I know, dude. I know. Psy and EAI, so Poseidon DAO and Eagle AI, has been going bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Now this is Noble. We're back right under a penny, just about a penny. We were getting some good momentum with Noble, but then a whale, one of the final pre-sale people, whatever, came in and dumped a good chunk on the market. Honestly, there was like almost $100,000 of selling volume right here. And so the fact that Noble just ate it up and we're still like right at a penny is very impressive in my opinion, but we'll keep going. What's good, MJ? What's good? Size carrying the portfolio. I know, yeah, it's just been nutty. It's still only a $16 million market cap, so it's still very, very small in the grand scheme of things. I'm still very bullish on it. I was going through, and I'll give an update a little bit later, but still, like, this is just getting started, guys. This is really, really just getting started. They have not even announced any of the big things that they're going to be announcing here before the year end. They have a lot of things that they've had waiting for press releases to go out and everything. And so a lot of cool things to come from Psy. I would definitely pay close attention to it. As far as EAI, it's probably doing really well today. Damn, 22% today is crazy. Let's go, Eagle AI. They have, again, some really crazy announcements coming over the next couple weeks. I would pay close attention. Some really crazy things coming from Eagle AI. If anyone has not used their dashboard, I definitely recommend using their dashboard. It's really good with predictive. Pat, did you see snipers getting wrecked and Pangu at multi-trillion-dollar market cap? That's nuts. That's nuts. I heard the drama with Pangu, but I did not partake. I think Amanda bought some in the dip. This is the right one, right? I think yeah, it got sniped up to some absurd market cap and then came crashing back down. I think Amanda bought right around here, right in that first little push upwards, because she loves pudgy penguins. She thinks they're cute. And honestly, that's all she does for some of her calls is she's like, oh, this is cute, and scoops a bag. And it works out wildly well for her. Derek says, check this out. Okay. Tenor. All right. Mods. Derek. You get a 1 minute timeout, Derek. 1 minute timeout. Mods. Any news with Noble beginning marketing and Bill? Yeah, the news is that marketing is like just the marketing will come when the marketing comes. That's all I'm going to say. When everything is ready to be marketed, marketing will begin. And everyone's just kind of at the mercy of when marketing begins. You want to see real development of everything before the marketing goes. Otherwise, you're just pushing vaporware. So I know it's painful for people. I understand that, but it's just part of the game. Bill Nye, for anyone who's not aware, is the DeSci specific AI agent that Amanda and I launched, which Amanda should be joining here any moment now. So we'll see. She said she would come on and make an appearance today. She is going through a little bit today, but I wanted her to come on and say hello to everyone. No, we will not free Derek. Derek will come back when Derek deserves to be come back. But that didn't even make sense. Today we are drinking a Celsius. Not sponsored, although it should be. I want to talk again before we get back into the different crypto projects and everything. I know we did a little bit of charting. I do want to talk about the CPI and the PPI numbers because that pertains to what I'm talking about with this potentially being the last rate cut for a little bit here today. So this is the producer price index, aka inflation numbers. Here is the month over month inflation numbers, and you can see back at the beginning of the year inflation was running pretty hot, and then we saw a big dip through May and June in which we actually saw like a net deflation. So prices started coming down for those 2 months, which is not good either. We want it to be stagnant and kind of like alternating between 0.1 and 0.3% month over month, because what you can do here, okay, and this is a little bit of alpha, we talk about it all the time, but if you come look at this, if you take 0.3% month over month inflation numbers and you were to annualize that, meaning you get the current state of the inflation in the market, you get a 3.6% yearly inflation rate for the month of November, right? Does that make sense for everyone? Hopefully that makes sense for everyone. Is 3.6% higher or lower than what headline inflation numbers were? Well, if you come look at the headline inflation numbers, you get 2.7, meaning the month of November, we saw an increase in inflation. So they've been doing rate cuts for several months now, and in that, we've seen a stagnation of the inflation around 0.2, which was okay, a little bit high, but okay. And then in a month in which we should have seen lower, we saw higher. So we're seeing consumer-facing inflation starting to pick back up just a little bit. Now, it does not mean that everything is going to spiral out of control, but it does mean that the market thinks everything might spiral out of control. And so you need to see the Fed come in and kind of speak towards that and calm expectations and either suggest or hint at the idea of pausing. And again, market hates change. What happened yesterday? Are you good? Yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit. The other thing I wanted to address is the PPI, or the producer price index. So this is inflation as it pertains to the producers, not the consumers. And this is going to be a little bit different as what we saw this month in November. What we saw for producer price inflation in the month of November was all the way up at 0.4. So final demand rose by 0.4, which puts PPI at 4.8% for inflation. PPI is going to be a leading indicator to CPI a little bit, just because it's the producer's inflation, and we know that the cost is just going to trickle down to the consumer as time goes on, right? So PPI staying kind of elevated and actually going up a little bit, like starting to increase again. This entire year, low-key, PPI, the producer price index, has been going up. So the inflation spiral might be entering into the market talk again here soon over the coming months. And the reason that you want to pay attention to this is if the Fed has to raise rates again. I don't think they will. I think it'll be fine. I think they can just pause here for a couple months and then continue downwards. But if the Fed has to increase rates again, expect a flash crash. The market's not going to like that. If they even address it or hint at it, meaning when the Fed is talking, I won't be live to address it. But when the Fed is talking, if you listen to it, you want to pay close attention to the ideas that he says. He's going to hint, if he is, he's not going to come out and say, we're going to pause or we're going to raise rates. He's going to hint at something like the war on inflation has not been finalized, or like we need to hold on to things and wait to make decisions later. We need to address the market as it comes. Those are going to be little key words that he says that will tell a story without actually coming out and saying it, so the algos don't trip out. You know what I mean? But Rum Dragon, I saw that your message was deleted by a moderator, and we see people saying first hater. I did read his message. He said that I do not know what I'm talking about, and if you listen to me, you will lose money. I would like to see if anyone in the chat here has lost money based off of things that we've talked about. If they have, I would be very surprised. They're probably brand new to the live streams, which we go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to talk about decentralized science and the broader crypto market. While I appreciate you guys defending me, no need to remove the FUD. I will happily embrace FUD. I accept it quite warmingly. MJ says me. No, MJ, net you're positive. I can almost guarantee that. Oh man. Oh man, no. Bonjour. Well, let's look up what this means. This is over on X. Hello from Dordogne. I butchered that, but welcome, Spine Dow. Happy to see you over here. What was that? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I butchered it as bad as I thought I did, but as it looked like I butchered it. Damn it, Zach. Mods! That's FUD. You did not lose any money on the Axon presale. The first hater is a sign of true success. I love it. Again, when you know that you're not actually doing anything wrong and that you know what you're talking about and what you're building is worth it, the FUD is just free marketing, you know? It's just free marketing, which I'm fine with. Community building, all that stuff. Research Coin says Slim Soldier. Let's go look at Research Coin. Research Coin is, again, Brian Armstrong's DeSci project. It is a blue chip in the market. It's coming down a bit. It really, this is a healthy, very, very bullish chart. This is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. That is a nice uptrend, guys. Look at that. Research Coin, it blows my mind that there's anyone who's willing to sell it at these depressed prices, but I understand not everyone knows what we know. Not everyone is aware of what's coming for things like this. And if you make a ton of money on something, it behooves you to take some profits on it. It just blows my mind. Imagine selling $10 for $1. That just doesn't make sense to me. But that's okay. That's quite all right. DeSci for spine care, truffles and ducks. Yes. I figured based off your name, Spine Dow, that you probably did something for spines, and based off you watching, I figured you were probably DeSci. Just like when we look at Erectus Dow, I can probably assume that this has something to do with erections. and they're probably in DeSci because they follow me, and I also follow them. Pretty small. They've been doing their pre-sale for a little bit of time here, and something huge at work here. I find them very funny, and I think that anyone who's been paying attention to what they've been doing knows that the team behind it looks pretty well connected in the industry. People selling Noble, imagine doing that. I know. Bruh, I know. But to each their own, right? To each their own. Same thing with Bill, if I'm being honest. You guys have seen what it is that's coming for Bill. And so chilling down at a $1.0 million market cap, it kind of is dumbfounding. I don't know because I'm one of the founders of the project that I'm allowed to say stuff like this, but it just seems like the stupidest mistake. Selling a $10 million market cap is $1.10. That's 1,000% gains from here for something that really, really has a lot of room to run with. The entire project just got launched a couple days ago. So, I don't know. Damn. Derek, let's go. W's in the chat for Derek. He just gifted 5 more memberships. We have 10 new members in the chat here today. This is outstanding. MK is now a member. Spectruth's a member. Nil is a member. Landon's a member. Melinda's a member. Bullish. Let's get everyone members. But now I'm going to have to start putting member-specific content out there. Oh, man. No, this is great. This is great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Payment for my sins from earlier. No, I was not trying to bully. You know what? No, you're damn right, Derek. You're damn right, Derek-o. Oh, we got a tracksuit just walked in.
Oh, we're matching.
We are matching.
I'm so sorry to be late.
It's all right. You are forgiven. We had a hater. It's okay though.
Be careful. I'm very scary. So
yeah, she is intimidating.
No, just kidding. No, you handle it so well. I love that. You teach me that. Hi, everybody.
See you down here.
Oh yeah.
Both of our heads a little bit.
Okay. Oh, I forgot my Coke. Can I go get my Coke?
Yeah, you can go. We'll come back. Smash that like button, my dudes. Let's even out those likes to views. Bullish. Oh, we just lost a like, actually. What is wrong with everyone today? Are we not living up to the standards? Now, big exciting things, okay? Research Hub Foundation. We got Mark Andreessen. I found a serious effort to do this at scale. Clearly someone needs to try this at scale. Pick 1,000 published scientific papers at random. Ask 01 or 01 Pro to look for errors and see what turns up. I'm going to give it a shot. Anyone interested in helping out? Look at this. We'll check with the Research Hub team to see what they think. So Brian Armstrong here, shilling Research Hub yet again to none other than Mark Andreessen. So this is pretty bullish. Research Hub Foundation talked about it. It's just more and more exposure from the industry's leading KOLs. Brian Armstrong, one of the biggest voices in the entire crypto industry, let alone the DeSci industry. So close to the holidays. Free Derek. Derek posted I'll show you later.
I heard there were more members.
Yeah, we have 10 new members gifted today. 5 from Derek, 5 from C90, but C90 had to dip for a little bit. Craziest thing is I think we now have, everyone who watches, I think, is now just a member. So now
that's amazing.
Everyone's a member.
I love your community. They're so nice. Good. They're just good people.
Exactly. Okay. So the masterminds behind the Bill Nye unit. Let's go, DeSci Billions.
Oh, is Spindow with Erectus? I heard you.
I don't know if they're with Erectus, but I used them as a way to pivot to talk about Erectus for a minute.
Oh.
Because he said, we do spine work. And I was like, well, I kind of figured that based off your name. And so then I was like, just like I can kind of assume. That's weird. I don't follow Spindow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to hit that follow button, just like everyone watching should do. If you enjoy content around DeSci, you should definitely hit that follow button.
I'll do it right now, too.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Ew, eggs.
Ugh. But, let me... No, wait. I meant to send that just to him.
Boom. Very cool.
Okay.
Okay.
When CowDAO. Phew, Zach.
Aw.
That's going to be the top signal. Whenever we launch CowDAO is when the market cycle is over.
What was the point of that one again?
Well, everyone in the Discord was going to contribute into the DAO, and then we were going to go get locally farmed beef to give to everyone. So
Very cool.
yes.
I'm a fan.
It's going to be a DAO for steaks because we're men. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you talked about my new find yet? I know that you.
Oh, no, I did not. But this is, okay. This is actually really good. As we wait for someone to pull up to the live stream, I want to showcase or have Amanda here showcase.
I will tell you the story. So 2 nights ago, I didn't sleep at all, and Patrick was sleeping so peacefully beside me, and I just happened across Hack Terminal, and this is a white hat AI agent hunting vulnerabilities, securing funds and redistributing bounties. So basically, they are going around to different platforms and discovering vulnerabilities, and then I don't know are they taking control of it?
I don't know how they do it, but they hold the projects at ransom.
Right.
They demand funds. It's an agent that hacks. They find the vulnerability in different projects, hack into it, take advantage of it, and then hold them ransom until they get paid.
Yes, and then the bounty actually goes to the token holders in some way, right? I guess to the treasury or something.
Yeah. Yep.
So I really love it. I love this project, and I hopped right in. So it just launched a few days ago, and it's great.
Very small, but look at that engagement. 107,000 views, 373 likes.
And it's a great way to use any kind of scamming skills for the good.
Exactly.
So that's why I
I'll post
like
the X
it.
in here. It is
Yeah.
crazy. And it's like one of the main critiques, and I think all of us can resonate with this, are the AI agents that have launched that are just like little automated posts on X, which you can't even 100% confirm that are coming from AI agents. It's just like spam accounts, basically. They're making a bunch of spam accounts on X. This, while it does look like it spams a little bit on X, not that bad, is actually like a niched down use case for an agent, which is what is going to be prevailing with the explosion of all the agents out there.
And they already found vulnerabilities in the Virtuals platform, and so they held ransom over that, if that's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one was the second largest platform that you can build AI agents on, called Spectral Labs. So I haven't looked to see the update on that, but I think it's very cool. So
yeah, a $7 million market cap is actually a wild find. Someone needs to keep her up at night more so that she can continue to find these.
I have been wrecked since then. So, and then I eventually did wake you up because I was so
you
excited.
did.
I was like, okay, it was like 3:30 in the morning. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, wake up. Let's get on decks and
Oh, look
play.
at, you're influencing the markets.
It's a good one. I really think it's a good one.
No, it's like, it's one of those novel things. Like everyone who had just heard that, all 30 of you guys over on YouTube and whoever is listening on X, I guarantee you, and I can already see it in the chat, a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, that's a crazy concept. That's actually wild. And it really is. Mm-hmm. That's why like it ticks off that box of like a niche down use case that people can really rally behind to build something out. And then it's like, their engagement's crazy.
Go to their X real quick and then scroll down to where they announced, maybe it was this one about Spectral Labs. Go to their pin post. Yes. Okay. So look at the comments of the from the community. They're just cheering them on, and everybody's so excited. And at first, I was really offended because I thought it was a real hacker, like just taking over these projects. And then I realized what it was, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty bullish community behind it.
Good tech.
Good tech. Good bot.
Can you dump spec price so I can buy cheaper? It's honestly genius.
I think so. I really, really, really love
Hack
it.
is now on CoinGecko.
Nice.
Bullish.
Okay.
Should we add it to the portfolio challenge? Do you think they're on CoinMarketCap?
I have no idea. Do you want me to look? Oh, you're going to look. I think you're not.
It always does this.
Because you went to the numbers.
No, it just doesn't let me type. I have to do it one at a time and then click in again.
Wait, it pulled it up.
I know, but it didn't pull it up in a manner that I could have added it.
Oh, okay. I
Come on.
gotcha.
I need a new computer.
No, you don't. We are so thankful for everything we have.
It's funny. Look at, is Hack launched from Virtuals? Mm-hmm. And then it went and it hacked its own platform.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I don't think I can add it to the portfolio challenge, but that's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, if it's on Virtuals, I can see why it would want it to be safe. And so that's the first one it attempted, I believe.
Yeah. They are on CoinGecko's, which means they'll probably be on CoinMarketCap fairly soon, but this is nuts. If you don't like the live stream, you're a bot. I agree, Don. I agree.
Oh, I need to like it.
Yes, thank you. Mm-hmm. Well, unless he comes a little bit later, I feel like Yeti might not be making it to this live stream here today.
Oh, was I too late?
Yeti, no, I didn't see him at all. Where is Yeti?
Yeti.
I know he was sick, but come on, man.
Oh, that investor is live.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yes, you watch that full ad.
I'm going to watch the whole ad. No, I'm not. Would you really want me to watch
No,
that?
No, you don't. No, it's good.
Oh, I could have liked the live stream from there.
Yeah, this is the portfolio challenge, doing pretty nice. We're back up to all-time highs just about.
Amazing.
I'm excited to meet Yeti in Amsterdam. It should be a good time. Should be a good time.
It's...
Any news on the bio release? Sorry, DeSci Billions, I did not see that till now. Let's see. I know Paul was talking about it as an end of the year present to people, so I'm sure they're working on getting the contract swapped over to a transferable contract and then getting liquidity provided, but I don't see anything necessarily about it right now.
Have we checked on the creator bid airdrop?
No, I didn't do that either. 2024 has been a hell of a year for DeSci, but what bioprotocol has planned for Q1 2025 will blow people's minds. Yeah.
2025 is going to be the best year ever.
Yes, it is.
'Cause this one was a little rough.
It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I have to make a disgusting amount of content. Best way to buy Hack. It's on Base. Uniswap V2. Mm-hmm. Base Uniswap V2. H4CK virtual. I will put this here, but I will not put the CA in the chat. You have to find that yourself. Patrick proved that humans heal from sicknesses quicker than a Yeti.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from his sickness. Oh, MJ locked his bill today.
Bullish MJ. Let's go. We have a disgusting amount of bill locked. Like, let's go here. We'll go to Bill Nye on the tokens. We're up 14% today.
Yay!
So I think my bullish speech earlier got someone to buy $200 worth of. No, we go to the holder. We're at 500 holders.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That's great.
That is really awesome. With 48.86% of the total supply voluntarily locked up in the membership portal. That is nuts.
That's literally bullish.
That is literally bullish. Another 300,000 tokens and we have 50% of the supply locked up. That is like, what the hell?
I know.
Yeah, literally hand heart.
I can't do the other heart, but
it's okay.
Gen Z heart. Apparently you can't either.
No, I can't. I've done it before. No.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna give up.
We like this one.
Yeah. Bullish. It is bullish. Mm-hmm. And whoever 5.71% of the supply in this person's wallet. So whoever owns wallet ending in 488, if you could send me a DM, please.
Please.
That way we can know who it is. I can make you dox yourself to me so that we see it.
But for real, please.
Pat, can you explain to the community what the 14-day lockups do? Absolutely. Absolutely. So the 14-day lockups do a litany of things, and some of them we're still flushing out, which plays into what it is that the 14-day lockup does. But when you purchase and you have or hold the Bill Nye token on Base, on Creator Bid's platform, you can actually go choose to become a diamond member by voluntarily locking up your tokens for 14 days. Now, This, you lock up the tokens for an indefinite amount of time, and when you choose to unlock them, you have a 14-day cool-off period to get access to your tokens. But by doing that, you enter into a group chat we've put together for the Diamond Club members, in which you can help us make important key decisions for Bill, the DeSci guy, and his further expansion and exploration of the DeSci realm. Mm-hmm. On top of that, we leak a little bit of alpha to you guys because it's a special treat for being there. Down the line, there's a litany of things that Bill will be able to do to kind of help reward members, whether that be rewards to members, or that is something like personalized content for the members, or private content, or different like initiatives or giveaways or whatever it is really unlimited potential with this one. Think about it like Patreon, but for an artificial intelligent agent.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
Yes, thank you.
Are you able to go to the creator bid?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you want to pull it off the screen first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Creator bid.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if they have anything about the... So 19 hours ago, they bold posted Bill for us, which was nice. $2.8 million market cap, which for a brief period of time yesterday, I believe we were the number one in market cap on creator bid.
Yeah.
Which is also pretty crazy because we have the most tokens locked up and
what the heck
the
happened
most
to
bullish
Zero
community.
and Algo?
What?
Why are they? Oh, is this isn't their? No, that their market caps are.
That was the peak. They used
all-time
peaked market
high.
caps.
I see. Okay, all right. Because we were number 2, right?
Yes.
Market cap.
We were number 1, but I don't see anything else outside of that for updated pieces of
Eventually,
information.
we will be number 1.
It's not
by
even
a
going to be
long
close. It won't even be close.
There he is. He's on the highlighted.
Yes. Bill is on the highlighted.
Woohoo!
Look at that. So he's number
Finally.
3 right now, but not by that much.
Right.
We're chilling up there at the peaks.
And those almost aren't all of those theirs? They're
Yeah.
native, or they're like they're.
I don't know if this one is for sure, but I know that this one is. This one is.
Yes, Agent Zero is
This one is.
theirs.
Okay, Agent Zero is
I'm
theirs.
almost
Okay.
certain because when Creator Bid messaged us about what he messaged us about, the very cool thing that we'll talk about soon, but that he was included.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense then. Yeah. So it is actually very special because they've been choosing to highlight their own case study agents, which makes a lot of sense. But then we're getting into it finally because we've gotten too loud and large to ignore.
Or they just like our super great personalities and
Yes.
really
exactly.
believe in us.
Exactly.
Yeah. We weren't
That's
loud.
far more. No, we were. I mean, the community was loud.
Yeah.
Like,
But not obnoxious. It was good.
no, but look at the responses underneath their post.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Look at that. Do you see anyone else tagging all the responses underneath it? More than half of them are the Agent Bill Nye communities.
I know.
Members being
Still
like,
so undervalued.
hello.
We have literally the most bullish community I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. Like you taught me to look for that, and I look every time I look for new tokens. That's what I'm looking at, and there is none other than ours. So
It's pretty crazy.
yeah,
Pretty crazy. Someone asked to not let Derek in, but that's weird. I don't even see Derek here. I don't know. I didn't see anything from Derek. Not let him into where? That's crazy Derek wouldn't come here. Didn't he donate stuff earlier today too? The portfolio challenge started here with $500, and it's actually a little bit higher than this, but because Agent Bill is not on CoinMarketCap yet, I can't include the $500 I put into his token in the challenge. I just have it as Tether here for now. It's done more than a double up since then, so we can add another $500 or so to this. And then DeSci as well is here finally, so I got to add that into the portfolio, and we're up 66% on DeSci already, which is crazy. Into Bill members Telegram. I'm just kidding, Derek. Of course I'll add you in. Of course you can come into the private chats. Yeah, I started with $500. Every Sunday I add 1% of the portfolio's value in as well to just help DCA and add more and more and more. The goal is to go from a bag holder to a home owner using crypto. I think over the next 2 or 3 months, I'll be able to end the challenge, to be completely honest. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Oh, worst performer.
Worst performer, Land Wolf. Let's ignore that one.
Yeah.
Still getting drained from my liquidity. I just don't want to sell it so that I can remember not to put $500 into meme coins again.
Fat chance, though.
Yeah. I know. I'll probably do it again. Yeah. There's lots of opportunity in the market. A lot of things are coming and changing rapidly here. And the landscape is really good right now. And I hope that it can last through 2025 so we get a full 4-year cycle again. That is going to be gorgeous. But it is really dependent on the overall economy and the broader landscape of things. Sentiment obviously is important, but if we have some terrible black swan events, then sentiment rapidly shifts, which is why you have to pay attention to the underlying stuff. And hence why we talk about this. I know it's not super fun for everyone. They just want to see what is the top 5 altcoins to blow up your account. But ultimately, like, it's just not going to work like that because nobody can really tell you for certainty. So, plus, after the inevitable crash in the crypto markets, hopefully at the end of next year, we're going to pivot and we're going to look for more opportunities because there is always somewhere that you can park your money to make more money. You just have to be on the prowl.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeti did not join the live stream, so I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was looking forward to seeing him, so he'll have to catch the recording.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't see him, but I'd see him in the chat.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to leave?
No, you stay. You stay. I was just saying it to you because
Okay.
I felt like I was ending the live stream right there, but I wasn't actually ending the live stream. I was just speaking. What else shall we go through? The title, just so that you can bear in mind in case we want to stay true, is Altcoin season. Is Altcoin season paused? Question mark. The final rate cut. Bio launch soon. Chat on this, unless you did already. We did a little bit, but MJ says don't you dare end it. But we'll go and start looking again because we did see, I think it was from Paul, but I responded to him because he was talking about launching it here soon. Oh, it was just this.
And then Creator Bed, when we were on there, did we find anything about the airdrop?
No, I didn't
Okay.
see anything. Yeah, so he posted this, which we already read, and then Ryan here said bio is coming and it's going to be great, and then Paul said, and bio to Solana is coming in days, not weeks. It's going to be great. And so it looks like this was yesterday. By the end of the year, right? Because the end of the year is just a couple days away. It's 1 week away from Christmas right now, actually, which is nuts. That's nutty.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I have to go shopping. But I don't have any fiat. I only have crypto. And I don't know that they accept Bill Nye or Noble or Poseidon or Wellshare or Axon.
Well, no pressure, but I just made a very nice purchase this morning. It's more of like a tandem Christmas gift for both of us, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can
No
you?
pressure.
I'll clog my ears. You want to tell the chat?
No. We'll tell them after Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by the end of the year, it looks like bio is going to be live on Solana.
Very exciting.
I know a lot of you guys partook in that. That is bio is the project that Binance Labs invested into, for anyone who's not aware or not paying attention like we are, or new to the space because of that investment. That is bio. So that alone, I think, is going to launch at like $140 million market cap, which will send us up well over 10%. You were going to talk about yesterday too. Yes. Okay. OMG, that took too long. Back. Let's go. Let's go, C90. Welcome back. Plane tickets for all of us to the yacht party. Do you want to talk about what happened yesterday, or do you want me to talk about it?
You talk about it.
Okay.
I was kind of MIA because I had some my kitty had some surgery yesterday morning and it didn't go as planned. Or we got some bad news from it. So anyway, I just kind of took the day to take care of my little ones and stuff. So
yes, that was basically it. It was just like we had the whole day planned out and everything that we needed to get done for the day, and then the vet called and it was just not the most bullish news.
I was literally typing that message about, like, I was telling the member chat about the creator bid message when they called. So,
Yeah.
And then the whole thing just went sideways.
Right, because we said in the member chat, we said expect something to vote on here
Thank you,
today.
Don.
And then unfortunately, we had to postpone it just because we got to priorities, take care of what needs to be taken care of. But
Yeah.
we're back here. We're ready to go.
So did you want to talk about that, or did you already talk about
About
it?
what?
I think that's what
Creative
MJ's saying. He's probably referencing.
Oh,
I mean, we've pretty much
Okay.
shared what we can share right now in the
yeah.
group, but
So just briefly, as you guys know, we're training out our agent Bill, and he's honestly been very impressive with what he is capable of so far. Like, I want to highlight one specific post, which is good and unique, but also need to control a little bit. And it's this one. So, ever thought about how DeSci is flipping traditional research on its head? It's bridging science with Web3 tools. Big names like DWF Labs and Binance Labs are in on it. DeSci is not a trend, it's the future. And then he talks about...
press that like button, please, sir. Thank you. Okay, keep going.
Then he talks about how, just how DWF is getting involved. So this is not something that we trained him on. This is something he just natively found because he's on X, and he found DWF Labs getting involved in the agent game, and how they just announced a grant for people who are building out agents. So clearly Bill is interested in that, but in part of his training and in part of the custom resources for Bill in order to be the most optimal agent that he can be, we have to kind of account for this kind of stuff and work with Creator Bid on some capacity to make sure that we can filter his responses a little bit. So we are going to be holding a vote on some of the stuff that we want to see from Bill. And yeah,
and basically they gave us, I'm not going to go into specifics, but we were given a laundry list of some really exciting things that we are going to be able to, that they're offering us, but it's not like a platform-wide offering. So it's definitely more of a custom project. So it's very, very exciting, and we're very grateful to Creator Bid as well.
They could see me stumbling to what I just said to you guys was kind of just word salad. And so they absolutely saw it. They're like, Patrick can't keep secrets. The universe made him this way. Man, he made him sign the first NDA.
I did.
All right, Zach. Mods. Only MJ can put the lotion bottles.
Okay. I literally can't stand the Diddy thing. Well, okay, I get a little chuckle out of it, but that's funny. That's really funny.
Oh my god. Don, are you a mod? Is Don a mod? Yeah, he is a mod.
He was telling him, Don, you are a mod.
Oh. Mods. Can you talk about the Dynex Holder Incentive Program, DHIP V2, any downside to it? Yeah, of course. Let me pull up an actual thing on it because I don't want to misquote exactly what it is. But essentially, Dynex, in order to incentivize token holders, they are issuing rewards for people who stake Dynex. I believe right now it's only wrapped Dynex, but they're integrating regular Dynex. And since Yeti's not here, he showed me a little special thing today, which he told me I was one of the only people, even people in the company hadn't seen it yet.
This was yesterday?
No, this was today.
Okay, I was about to say.
He told me not to tell anyone. So I'm not going to tell anyone what it was, but he gave me a little bit of a sneak peek towards something, which was pretty cool. But the holder incentive program, basically you stake your wrapped Dynex, and then you get rewarded based off of the jobs that the network completes. And so each job that they do, there's a little fee in Dynex tokens that goes and is redistributed to the token holders. That way, because they're proof of work to mine the actual Dynex out into existence and put it in circulation, but that's different than the staking, which helps validate and improve the network. So the staking, you get rewards in Dynex that is a fee from jobs completed, and the proof of work where you're actually mining the tokens comes and brings new tokens into circulation.
Have we staked ours?
No.
I was only halfway listening in that moment because I was reading all the comments, but why not?
Because no, C90 says don't tell us, but show us. No, I can't. He didn't share it with me. He was just talking about it. But Why haven't we staked ours? Because we own actual Dynex, not the wrapped ones. So we were waiting. We were waiting for it to come through all the way. I wanted to showcase the jobs to you guys so you understood. So far this month, they've done 46,000 jobs. Last month, they did 70,000. October, they did 21,000. So this is
crazy,
unprecedented growth. You guys remember when we were talking about it back here, and it looked like 1,000 to 1,600 to 1,700 to 1,700, and then to 3,000, and I was like, oh my god, these jumps are nuts. And then to 7,000, 9,000, 10, 25.
And then in December, I mean, December is known to be like the month where corporate pretty much, especially executives, just like take off.
Yeah.
Like, or just like take a lot of time off. So it going down is like, I mean, it's not really going down. It's like really impressive that they're even doing something in here. December.
Yeah.
Yeah, because corporate does not do much in December, at least in my experience.
Honestly. And to go from 21,000 in October to 70,000 in November and then to 45,000, that's still we still have 2 weeks left, and it's up already 100% from 2 months ago.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that it beats it, but it might just tie or something, which is still crazy. Proof of useful work. Oh, welcome, Tarek. Sorry. Regards from Octaspace.
Oh.
So, we didn't talk about it. We briefly mentioned it, but I was just on the conversation on a very long call. He loves to go on monologues, which I can respect. I do it here quite frequently, but expect an interview from Octaspace very soon. Thank you for your time with that. That was a really good time. We got a live demo of actually like using the network and using the marketplace. So that was really cool.
And I could kind of hear the interview. I was in the other room, but I could hear Patrick's side of the interview anyway. And so when you walked out, I was like, I could tell that it went really well. Sometimes they go well, and then sometimes they go really well. And I was like, oh, he got really excited.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I showcased to you guys the rendering that happens on Okta. Yeah. It's like you go and you make all of these images, and then you render them in 3D through Okta. And that's not... And... he's going to get mad at me if I were to just say that that's all they do. That is one of the services on their marketplace. Their marketplace has anything you want to build, anything. So they have a VPN, they have AI training facilities, they have Dynex partnership. Like it's a lot of stuff, but yes.
I'm going to go to the sofa.
Okay.
Is that cool? And then just call me if you need me.
Okay. I'm going to end it here soon anyways.
Okay.
Just the live stream though.
Bye everybody. I'll see you later this week, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Yes, I'll be out in moments.
Okay.
Sarah says bullish. Allie says,
Sarah?
well.
I didn't see Sarah.
She was on X. Hello, Sarah, from Mandy. My bags are packed in Render, IOZ, AKT. Don't do this to me, Patrick. I can't switch the bags to Okta at this point. Well, what if I show you Okta's chart? You might be interested in switching the bags to Okta. $50 million market cap. Look at that bullish chart. Fair launch, meaning no pre-sailers to dump. He's going to do it anyway. Oh man, I got to pump my own bags, C90. Have you heard of Molecular Labs? I have not. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Damn it, I just exited out of Okta. But I just want to show a little bit of what they do, and then we'll head off. Remember, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in an hour and a half is when the Fed is going to be talking. Pay close attention, because this is actually a very important meeting that they do. So pay close attention, get some summaries and everything. We'll go to Octaspace website. 65% of my portfolio is Noble. God damn, MJ. I'm not even that bad. I am pretty bad, but I'm not that bad. Not that it's bad, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not signing up live. I'm sorry. But we can look at their roadmap. Actually, I think even on their... Sorry, my brain's jumping around. But on their thing, look at... They showcase a little bit of the platform. Wait for the interview. I'll try and get the interview out this weekend. But wait for the interview, because he renders stuff out live in the interview and kind of showcases how powerful the network really is, which was like mind-blowing to me how much stuff you could do with it. This is all rendered out on their platform. again, he was even saying that you could rent someone else's computer to play your video games on. So if you have a computer that's kind of like shitty at playing a video game, you go onto Okta, rent out someone else's computer for like 5 cents an hour, and then play your video game on their computer, no matter where they are in the world. How crazy is that? That is nuts. But so many things are nuts in crypto, so many potential avenues and possibilities. If you say that Josh is bearish on Okta, I will whole port my AI into Okta. That'd be the last straw. That's funny. That is very funny. You are using Josh as an inverse indicator. You wanted to do molecular labs. Oh, DNA for data and computing. The source code of life re-engineered DNA for data and computing. Okay. Yeah, personalized healthcare. Kind of like CRISPR, I'm assuming, just looking at it. What if the future ran on DNA? So let's have a little bit of a fun conversation that I wanted to have with people. We'll go to their website and just check out. Poe is good project. I don't know what Poe is. Poe is a token associated to Poseidon DAO. They have Poe, Psi. It's a dual token incentive model. Poe is non-transferable as a reward for voting with your Psi tokens. You can redeem more Psi from trading in your Poe for it. I don't know what Poe you're talking about, but that's the only Poe that I'm aware of. The source code of life. Something fun that I wanted to talk about very briefly as I kind of skim through this is the idea of organic computers. So everyone is aware of a inorganic computer, aka silicon-based computer, what you're watching this on or in your hand. That is we made rocks think, right? We put electricity through rocks and we made them think. The same thing, we put electricity through organics, carbon-based things, is it on a fundamental level, it's the same thing. And so you can actually, DNA being the source code of organics, you can actually code DNA to do things that are very similar to what we can do with computers without the waste or without the as much byproduct as computers create. Like the creating process of making silicon think is very, very pollutant. And the amount of energy that it uses as well. Imagine you could just kind of like feed your organic computer like a cheeseburger, and then I know that's not exactly, I'm just being funny, but like that kind of idea. Organics, coding bacteria. It's what, to some extent, it's what ValleyDAO does, where they actually figured out, they have their hemp knitwear product that's going to be going live actually very soon. But they also have, like in the interview when I talked to them, they were talking about it, coding bacteria to create cement, and that you could actually just have bacteria like basically poop out cement and then create these buildings out of cement using bacteria. So coding organics to do things in life. Very, very potentially fruitful. The final thing I'm going to leave you on with this is that, in my humbled opinion, we are not the first human species to walk the earth. I believe we are the fourth, potentially the fifth iteration of humans, ancient advanced human civilizations that did things like building the pyramids, etc. There is small remnants of bacteria that we've found frozen in the Arctic, which looks like it had been tinkered with, i.e. genetically mutated, meaning one of the prior humans, that the ancient advanced humans that used to live on the planet before they got wiped out from something or before they went underneath the water to create all these UAPs that we see, one of those ancient civilizations might have had the ability to control and manipulate biological organisms the same way we do it with computers. I think it's very possible, and I think we're cracking into that here with a lot of the stuff that we're seeing in the world of DeSci, but broadly speaking, everything. Amanda just messaged me. I was going to end it right there. Yes, your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully this is worth investing into. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here, truly, especially C90 and Derek. Those gifted memberships, everyone should be thankful for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's live stream.